Welcome to another session on maths, and this is the second part of area of triangles where we are not given the base and height but the three sides are given. So those who want to know what is the area of triangle with base times height, you can go back and watch my video in the first part. So this is the second part for area of triangles where three sides are given. Now, this is basically done by Heron's formula, and if you are given the three sides instead of the base and the height is not given here especially, the formula is given by root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where s is equal to a plus b plus c by 2. Now, what is your a, b, c? They are the lengths of the sides, and s is the semi-perimeter. It's the semi-perimeter or half the perimeter of the triangle. So we can use this formula to calculate what is the area of a triangle. So you need to get this formula right. And as I always say, it's a good practice that you write down the entire formula on both sides. Area of triangle is root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. The root, all the terms are below the root. Okay, now let's come to this. Find the area of triangle whose sides are 18, 24 and 30. So if I identify A is equal to 18 cm, B is equal to 24 cm, C is equal to 30 cm. Now, what is my S? S is 18 plus 24 plus 30 divided by 2, which is nothing but 72 by 2. So if I calculate, it is 72 by 2, or it is nothing but 36 cm. Okay. So once I get my S, I am ready to calculate what is the area of the triangle. So the area is given by, let's write down the formula, root of, need to write a big root sign, s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Now, we need to plug in the correct values, plug in or substitute the correct values. So what is S? S is 36, so I just substitute 36. Then S is again 36, all the S's are 36. A is 18, 36, B is 24, 36 minus 30, right? So this becomes square root of 36. Now 36 minus 18 is 18 multiplied by 18 multiplied, this is 12 and this is 6. Now this is where I would like to focus for students who do not have calculators. Okay, so when you are doing without calculators, normally what students tend to do is just multiply the whole thing, do prime factorization. But I would suggest that you do the prime factorization here itself. So now if you look at 36, 36 is 6 times 6, 18 is 6 times 3, okay, and 12 is 6 times 2, and this 6 is multiplied by 6, right? So let me group in twos. So I have 6 times 6. This is good because I can just say square root of 36 is 6. Then 6 times 6, this and this. Alright. Then I have this 1, 6. Now where does the next 6 come from? So if I have to multiply 3 times 2, it becomes times 6. So that is one of the tricks where we could save time in calculation. So this just basically becomes 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216 cm square. Right? So think carefully how to identify what are the particular variables and substitute them correctly. And when you calculate, students who are not using calculators, you need to know what is the trick in calculating easily. Alright. For people who can use calculators, of course, it's very easy for you. Right? So now let's go on to the second question. This is a little bit different. Let's read the question. The sides of a triangle are in the ratio 12:17:25. So whenever you have a particular question where it is in the ratio, we always take it as 12x, 17x and 25x, where x can be the common factor which can be reduced as 12:17:25. And the parameter is 540. So what he says is 12x plus 17x plus 25x is equal to 540. Right? So when I add up 12 plus 17 plus 25, I would get 54x is equal to 540, or x will be 540 divided by 54, which is 10. Or in other words, the sides would be 112 times 10. Another side will be 17 times 10. Another side will be 25 times 10. Or in other words, A is equal to 120, B is equal to 170 and C is equal to 250. Now, what is S? S is half the parameter. We know what's the parameter, 540. So it's 540 divided by 2, which is 270. So now I'm going to calculate what is my area, which is A is equal to square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Right? So let's see what we have got here. I've got this A is equal to this one. I have got my S is equal to 270. Now, I need to substitute correctly the values in the formula. So, if I do that, I'm going to get area is equal to root of 270 into 270 minus 120. 270 minus my B is 170, my C is 270 minus 250. So this becomes 270 multiplied by 150. This is 100 and this becomes 20. Yes. So now what do? We have so many zeros. So what I would do? I would write this as 27 times 10. This one I would write this as 15 times 10. This one I would write 10 times 10. And I have this as 2 times 10. Alright. So basically, what happens is, let's identify all that which has, so this is 10 and 10, this is 10 and 10. So if I bring it out, so I would get square root of One of them is 10, 100. So I take out this 10, 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So this is 27 multiplied by 15. So all these have gone, right? They have square root of that is 100. 27 times 15. I have a 2 and I have a 10. So this is 100. How can I write 27? 27 could be written as 9 times 3. My 15 could be written as 3 times 5 times 2 times 10. So you will see that this becomes 10. So it's 10 times 10. This is 9. So this is 100. Square root of 9 times 9 is 9 and square root of 10 is 10. So my answer is 9,000 cm squared. Especially for those students who do not have calculator, instead of multiplying, you could always do it in the factorized form. Okay, prime factorization, because you would be doing the same thing. You multiply and then you would do prime factorization. But these smaller numbers you could prime factorize and find the square roots of small numbers. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to find the area of triangles given the three sides. Alright, so let us end the session for this particular type now and keep tuned for the next session where we will find out the area of triangles given another two sides and a different pattern altogether. Okay, so keep tuned and we will have the next session shortly. Thank you very much.